Alright, good morning everybody. This is Davey from the New Trader. Today we're going to be taking a look at the market and see what opportunities we find to trade. Basically, it's going to be only me today. Uh, yeah, and yeah, it has been a little bit more complex for me to we are getting ready for March break. So probably next 2 weeks, we're gonna be streaming only some of the days because I'm gonna have to do some parenting. So it's gonna be hard to do the streaming. So, but yeah, whenever I'm here, I will be here. I'm gonna try to keep posted in the calendar. But yeah, that's also why I'm a little bit late today this morning. And yeah, let's see what we can do. Because I am late at the opening, I won't be taking any trade probably at the opening right away, but I'm gonna be definitely looking for opportunities. So let's see. Okay, yeah, like SPY just keep going down. This is no new news, but yeah, basically market selling a little bit too aggressive, I will say. We have a bunch of names, but basically Nvidia, SMCI, Tesla, PLTR, the same leaders, the same names that were popping up all the time. Right now are kind of going down by a lot. I have Fubo also going down, but that stock is a little bit too cheap for the price I normally prefer to trade. So yeah, let's see NVIDIA. NVIDIA is at 117. Oh my god, that's a lot. So let's see. It's NVIDIA. NVIDIA today is, yeah. Market is gonna open in 50 seconds. So as I say, it has been a good week. Like yesterday, though, in the show I was red. In general, it was a green day, a nice green day because I took a trade. The last trade I took in the show on PLTR, I kept it until the low of the day pretty much. So, and yeah, it paid well. So I won't force it today. I'm just gonna see if there is any setup I am comfortable with. But as I say, probably we'll try to not go too fast or too hard at the open. Like, I didn't have time to do my analysis. Like right now, let's say if we go on Nvidia, I know for sure we have 1850, 18 all the way, like 18, 118, 80, 1, like 119. Let's say we may try to go to 119, and that tape is looking like if you want to go to 119. Well, 118 having a problem right now, so yeah, 118, there we go. I could short it at 118. That probably a little bit too obvious, so let's see. Yeah, as I say, we don't have to rush it. It's just a trade. If that doesn't work, we're gonna wait a bit. But that 118 seems to be trouble. Like I saw the 119, so that's one of the things we are trying to do more and more to identify at the open something, not at the open, but to identify on the tape something that you feel comfortable with, something that you recognize. And what we recognize is the weakness in there, and yes, people were offering 119, but somebody came right in front of them at 118 and say, you know what? No, we're gonna cut it there. But the market is moving so fast, like this Nvidia is moving so fast up and down that I think, yeah, it's the trade was too easy to not take it. That's why I took it. So. Okay, I'm gonna be taking partial very soon. Just like that, we took some partial there. and we leave the rest. We're gonna set on my house for now. And so I say it's a matter of discipline. I know we can, like that's a big, like that's a big chunk there. So not reloading, not doing anything. Let's just watch it, and that volume dropped significantly. So if I would like to see some places for bouncing, probably it will be somewhere around 115. But at 115 we are golden. So that was a very plain trade. Like I mean, no complex, no anything to. That was so obvious entry there that it's like. I know I say I won't take much, but like, yeah, let's see. I think this thing. I don't expect it to go too far. The volume have been dropping a lot. It's gonna be good for when the volume catch up again, because like probably we're gonna be able to read it a little bit better. But yeah, and there we go, going all the way back up. I feel like if I should be adding, but I won't be adding, so I don't have enough information, as I say. And I already took a trade, which was okay. There we go. That's a nice bounce. You got me out. Very nice. So that's a good trade, as I say. But now I could probably, yeah, as I say, yeah, that's the problem with let's not be rushy. So I have trying to reshort kind of the same price. Let's see. I don't know how that happened, but I got feel. What is wrong there? My platform is really lagging. Oof, that I have to. Okay. What was that? Okay, we're gonna be back in a bit. I have to reset everything. Okay, so let's see. Yes, yeah, now it's normal, but yeah, like I couldn't see my charts, I couldn't see anything. I just saw the price. The chart was not loading properly, so that was kind of scary there. So yeah, I gave everything away pretty much on that trade, and yeah, now you wanna go back up. Nvidia is going higher. Did you see that behavior on Nvidia right there? So yeah, I'm not jumping on it just like that. So, but Nvidia is a short. So let's see if we can as I say, I gave all the profit away in that mistake that happened there, which I don't know what was that. But it's funny because I don't like to believe let's see, let's go shorter. Yeah, I wouldn't like to believe that it's just on those days that there is the high volatility, but like every time that had happened to me is on a day that the market is going crazy. It's not in a regular day. I'm trying to reshort Nvidia at the same price, pretty much. Not the same price, actually, a little bit lower. I don't see why it should be holding above that price. So yeah, it does that crazy move right there, and again. Okay, now this is a little bit more personal, I think. So Let's see. Okay. You push a little bit higher and I will add. Go 19 and I will add. $9.45, and yeah, I should be quiet there, but what about PLTR? Okay, so even better. What about SPY? Mira almost got me out. My stop loss is at 61. It brings like 60. So but that's a 1 minute chart, so you need to back up a bit. Mm-hmm. Hablo de un bobo. That's simply not a good trade. And not working out. Let's see. That bid is going through heavy. When I say that's not a good trade, it's essentially because of my entry. I could definitely have a better entry than that, so I'm gonna be breaking even just to fix that. If ever AI is gonna push there, it's gonna get me out probably right now. Okay, so let's see. I move it because I think it's just making noises. So, now I de-risk the trade a bit. Okay, let's see, it's okay. I have to locate myself in the what are my conditions now with the trade, like because I took the trade there and I didn't went out at break even. The trade seems to be correct, even if my entry is not the best. So because of that, I moved my stop loss to the original place. I want to see this tanking soon, so yeah, like that 920. That's the best entry right now. That 1920, 1920, it will be the best entry for me. And it shouldn't be able to make a higher high. Let's see. So PLTR is really going up, and I wouldn't join that trend, but SPY is trying to hold as good as it can. Pretty much the same thing. I wouldn't join that trend, which give me just more conviction of staying on your Nvidia. Very quiet there. To be honest, I don't see why I have to move my stop loss right now, so Gonna be a little bit quieter. I know it's strong-ish, so I'm also gonna try to join the short on PLTR. Let's see. PLTR. Let's not be lazy about it. So let's look at that tape and see where you wanna join it. Let's see if ever we get it. I know where 82, 82.40. But I have an order to get short PLTR 82.40. Let's see if ever we get it. Gonna walk away. As I say on BDA, I have no reasons why to be picky about it. So okay, here we really go down. PLTR is going without offering me the entry. As I say, from what I see was 82.40. Yeah, that's all okay. I would like to take a look at Nvidia. I see it is kind of doing its move. Like see if we have it like that. We are already under the water, but I prefer to go in the 5 minute maybe. And instead of using the, let's use the width of it. Be aware that hey, here we're gonna try to fight for it. Though I don't think it's gonna be trading above. PLTR is $2 from the place I placed my order, but that will be a good trade. It's just yeah, I didn't want to jump in like blindly. So I can probably join it at 81. Let's see. Not even 81. It's like 80, 90. So around here, PLTR to join it, but let's see. So NVIDIA, we're gonna start doing something with NVIDIA. NVIDIA has some very nice stacking between at the round is 1750, so I'm gonna use that 1750 as a point of interest. I would like to believe that it will bounce from there, but my answer in there will be SPY. SPY is losing the VWAP. I expect more continuation in this, so BDA. In just 1 minute and 20 seconds about, we're gonna have more continuation either way. So okay, we got PLTR short. That worked almost immediately. Patience is the key element there. Like, um, PLTR got me out, and let's see. PLTR. So I say I'm not, I won't be lazy about the entry, so I'm gonna get the entry I want, and I'm gonna retake it. So in Nvidia, I'm gonna drop off an order for my partial. Like, let's see. Yeah, I didn't partial before because it didn't hit my target for the partial, but yeah, a lot of awkward move right there. In the case of PLTR, looking a little bit different. I mean, like, I believe less in PLTR short than in Nvidia short right now. But I'm pretty sure both of them are very tied to the market. So SPY is holding the VWAP pretty much. So kind of wiki the way it's holding, and I know those trades are looking a little bit messy, so I keep working and trying to make those more clear. But yeah, like this is a short, it didn't work. Still believe in the idea of the short, so I reshorted here, and like and as I said, I believe a little bit less on PLTR short than in Nvidia short. But yeah, let's see. Like let's see what it really wants to do. Then we have NVIDIA. In NVIDIA, it's a different game, but also the same. Like my target is 117.50 for the first partial. NVIDIA shouldn't be going too high, so and like of course take that with a big grain of salt, because this market is probably a little bit too extended toward the downside, sorry. So do we really want to be too complex about that? Okay. See, NVIDIA trying to make you feel the stress. It's going higher and higher, so let's see. Is NVIDIA gonna get me out? Yeah, probably it's gonna get me out. I will need to make a higher high for it to get me out. That's why my partial is what it is. No excuses about the price. I should be getting a better price, but I didn't work that one out that good. So okay, NVIDIA got me out, and now PLTR is gonna do the same too. And we are accumulating losses right now, so PLTR. So okay. PLTR is gonna go a little bit lower now, but the volume is increasing right there. So I'm gonna put NVIDIA where I can see it. I think NVIDIA went back to 120. PLTR just going higher again. So the tape is different on PLTR for now. I know I say I didn't believe much in this short. I think I'm gonna start looking the other way soon. So let's see. PLTR. Yeah, okay. Maybe too far, my guy. Too far. Okay. CMB at 120. BDA 120. Okay. So PLTR 84. Yeah, if Nvidia make a higher high, I'm gonna be out too. Yeah, they are not really going anywhere. They keep trying to push higher and higher, so I have to really um, check what I want to do with those trades. So this is NVDA. To me, that makes sense in the 5 minute. So Dime Dumbo. My stop loss in Nvidia is 121.71. It seems like if he wants to go there. Um, okay, Nvidia is about to get me out. Yeah, Nvidia got me out. The PLTR is gonna be my last trade, unless I recuperate some of the losses. I am not reading the market correctly for the last 2 days. Like basically, I'm just going short, and that's how I have got smoke. Like yesterday, I say I figure out that it work at the end of the day, but taking too much, making mistakes, and that's not the best to do. So in a day, we put a lot of volume here, up and down. So why should we be driving up? So let's read that tape on PLTR. Yeah, if I am able to do anything, I'm gonna try to do a maneuver, but let's see. Not sure I'm gonna be able to accomplish it. Basically, I'm gonna try to buy some trades. So let's see. So PLTR. I say PLTR just going higher and higher. Yeah, I'm definitely going against the grain here, so it's my big mistake. And the SPY is ramping up on that volume. But this is the part of the channel that have more value for me, because I see myself taking like doing the same mistake, and some days it's like if you are sleepy or like if you are not paying attention, so you do the mistakes, and you are not aware until you are like really far in. So what has been that mistake? Not considering the loan. So that's simple as that. I take a look at and I have take zero loan. I haven't taken any loan. So and I have taken 1, 2, 3, 4. Then Nvidia has been 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 6 trades. So 10 trades, about 10 trades. Yeah, that makes sense. That's kind of basically what I allow myself to take without, like, for me to say, you know what, walk away for today. About 10 trades. It depends here and there, the risk management and things like that. As I say, PLTR like just going higher. That was my hope. Like PLTR and like hope when you do those mistakes. As I say, the only thing you have left is hope. Yeah, and that's it basically. So if PLTR did work, I could probably take an. I can take another trade, but it's just would you take a trade without being too influenced for your own mistakes? And the answer to that normally say no. Yeah, I'm gonna give it one more shot and that's it. If it doesn't work, go home, my guy. You have nothing to do with that. I have my order to get filled at 84.40, or I get it at 84.40, or I won't get it. It looks like if I won't get it, but it's okay. You have to learn the lesson. So sorry. shows 84. I'm gonna add more. There we go. So I'll be back. I'm gonna take a little break. I should do this very, very earlier. But yeah, I'll be back. Okay, we're back. So basically, this trade, for sure, it's looking like if it's going to work, but mm, not the right example, not the right mentality. So I'm gonna be looking at the charts one by one. I need to really analyze what I did here. So like let's say in the yeah, that's kind of a problem there, but it's okay. 260-minute charts, candles actually, where it have been really bought up. That happened basically here. Then it just keep going higher. So under different conditions for sure. So as we were going higher and higher, the volume is decreasing, which is natural because of the time of the market. But also, when we say it's natural, we have to kind of know what we mean by that. Like I mean, like the volume will decrease, but like there is a relation between what is too low or what is just low volume. Is this too low? Yeah, and basically it's too low when it's selling off or selling or trying to go lower. So lack of momentum for the selling, that's a for sure. And what Dave is doing from the morning, shorting. So that's something. Of course, like the short in here is different than the short I took here, but that's the problem. So no waiting for that extension. Where like let's see when we look at the profile, like the volume, that like the volume executed at each price. What we can see in the 5-minute chart. Yeah, now we are like that volume here is starting to look more serious, but it's not even that high yet. So you really need to let it feel under stress. So what about NVDA? NVIDIA did a very nice pullback, but right away going back up. So So SPY is finally pulling back, but the other names are still very strong. So as I say, the failure for me is not flipping. Like today and yesterday was the same. So why I didn't flip? I don't know. I'm gonna have to develop a mechanism, like something that a technique, something that uh, forced me to flip. I'm gonna probably, if I survive this trade, I'm gonna probably leave it open like yesterday. Though today, based in my volume analysis, like this is it's not the same story. Like the market is wanting to go long today, and I am still shorting it. So like SPY, let's see on the daily. Yeah, about to do higher highs. We flipped, yeah, we haven't filled the gap. So I will be still looking more bullish on SPY at least for today. Um, like to give all that away back, I don't think it's the logic. But let's say 5 minute printing, trying to make lower lows, higher lows right now. So so let's take a look at PLTR again in that 1 minute chart, and let's see what we can observe. So basically, okay, here we are decreasing. Then we drop off our average to here. Let's see, this is like to be here. So yeah, those sellers are not as strong as I say. That's my analysis. So like yes, when you have it in the second time, like after 10, let's say after 10:30, you can be looking for the short, but as I say, it's not that the shorts are under control for this period here. So if we take just this like let's say from 10:30 to the actual time frame, like bottom, like triple bottom here. So you see they are pushing even with more volume toward the downside. I guess that buyers are also exhausted around there, so and that's why it's a little bit hard to really flush through. Uh, okay, let's see here. We accomplished this previous candle here in an okay volume. There was some strength right there, but like now we have this candle, and this were close to the same price, close to similar sizes. So let's see. Right there and right there. So the one before the last one, this one. Yeah, require a bigger effort. So look at that big candle here, and I know we had some advancement here, but that's a 30 seconds. Okay, there we go, even more advancement. So but very low volume. So yeah. I do not expect it to hold the view up. I like, yeah. If you look at SPY is also doing the weird move. On the daily, we gave away kind of a lot there on the daily. So yeah, let's see. All the time frame are a little bit more aligned, at least for PLTR. That is the one that I SPY too, but yeah, let's see PLTR. 5 minute ramping up, 1 minute ramping up. So again, if we do that exercise, we're gonna be able to see like what was hammering the VWAP or what was closer or below the VWAP. So we have Nvidia that is clearly way above, PLTR way above, Tesla above, way above too, SMCI the same, Ford, but I would say General Motor, even Ford is moving, so way above, INTC way above, yeah, right there a little bit before than the rest. Fubo, this one is the one that is looking weak. So with that thing is already 17% down. So Mara, Rigetti, BBAI, BB. Yeah, BB is a little bit weaker than the others, but NU, At the same, like you wanna short something like this that PSLV. I don't know what is the ticket. PSLV. RKLB. RX. TBTS. Hood. Yeah, like it's exactly what I'm saying here. Like my shorts are lagging of base. Like I mean, why I'm going shorts? Just because in my head I was shorts, and like I resist to flip. So that doesn't mean that shorts won't work. That means that it's not the moment for the shorts. So we got this nice volume here on PLTR, even if then it got smashed. Like the volume was getting lower, but this volume looks lower that you will say like let's see, we go, yeah, the selling volume here very low as well. So I think it was a clear mistake from my side. So and again, like here, now we are looking distinct. That's what I say. Like we flush all the way down in high volume. This volume didn't even drop, and this candle is bigger. So uh, F4 against results. That makes sense. But look what is happening. We are going up. Volume is going down. So let's see. Yeah. I won't be rushing to liquidate that PLTR. I don't think you have too high where to go. And yeah, made peace with the loss already on it. So not that that's the right mentality, but I think things are gonna be breaking the VWAP soon. I know the SPY bounced it up, but didn't touch it. But kind of the same thing here. Look at the accomplishment of like this candle, then it drop a lot. So yeah, it's a little bit hard to determine. But yeah, so let's see. So something I like about like the things I'm learning lately is like they are helping me a lot with holding trades. Um, Eventually, like I mean that I don't mean that that's the best setup for a day trade. Like it's also helping me to scalp more. Like I am a scalping trade. I'm very bad at like, but that's something we're working on. But basically, like this thing that I'm talking about is like I am trying to learn a lot from Wyckoff. Wyckoff. Yeah, Wyckoff. I think is the right way to pronounce it. Richard Wyckoff. Basically, about the volume and the major trends and how those trends like I don't know if you see how we day trader like yes we are out of the position on a day and things like that but like sometimes it happened to me let's say that let's say let's look for something that is clean that I haven't touched today like probably SMCI yeah which is going higher and higher so sometimes like I take a trade let's say and like let's say this day I managed to buy a very good price so I'm going long from here and like if I took the long here and like this happened a lot to everyday trade like any day trader I'm pretty sure this is a subject that they have been checking out and things like that so let's say I can like say oh I bought here I partial here and then I was that day I was disciplined enough so I add here and then you know what here I got everything out and I say oof good I did 20 hours on that trade like it's an amazing trade but it come like you come at the end of the day and you see that the trade went really far compared to what you really like and oops in that matter like this is not the best sample because this is well not yet it's very early it's still only 11 and 30 but let's say like just in here you see like this is another like what 50% of whatever you took here so like or 100% pretty much so basically like it happened a lot that you come back and you see I got out with good profit but I got out too early so and this is because we could be looking at the 1 minute chart 5 minute chart and we are not probably taking in consideration what is happening in the 5 minute. Normally in day trading, yes, we are. But let's say happening in the 30 minute. This is not a good sample because this is an exception here. Like, wow, is it going down that fast? Yeah, it is going down that fast. Yeah, this is not a good sample because this, like that major trend, that primary trend, is toward the downside. So, like, if I will be on the short, let's say, like, let's say I know those lines I drove them a little bit too fast. So let's say we take in consideration something like this, and then we say this right here. So let's flip the sample. So here, if I am short, where is supposed to be my target? Around $37, $37.80, $38. But you don't think about that because you are just looking at what the stock have been doing today. You can be thinking, hey, maybe I can capture 40, 41, and you say 88 cents, very good in a cheap stock. So, but then the 38, all those numbers that are way below, some of them are not reachable today because it's too far. But by the end of the day, if this analysis is correct, this have a higher chance of coming back to 39, 39.50, probably 40. So it's $1.80. So that's what I'm saying. Like this Wyckoff methodology or that Wyckoff, like I don't have a specific pro trade from the past that I follow or that I have that as a methodology. Like, but what I do is that I try to incorporate everything I can from everybody. So Like, I know I'm very bad for scalping. I am more and I have to work on that because some days, rangy days, scalping is the best to do. So like, I mean, is today a rangy day? I don't think so. But yeah, so in order to keep profit, like to not leave that much money on the table, basically the idea is zoom out, check the volume, check the probabilities that, like, for example, these have very healthy volume the way this came up here. Like, is that a probability that it will push back up from the VWAP? Yes, but like, that's in the secondary trend. In the primary trend, it's like, you know what, looks a little bit concerning. And like, something that I see today, for example, in all the stocks, look at it, those are 60-minute candle. From the open, the two 60-minute candle are very green, very big as well. So that's SNCI, we have it on PLTR, we have it on NVDA, and we have it on SPY. SPY no, actually, SPY is looking distinct. But what I'm saying here, the fact that you have such a high volume in that move higher is like, that was part of my big mistake today. That's why I didn't flip. Like, I mean, because I didn't look at it, I didn't flip. But like, let's say if I apply the same principle to the trade I am holding on PLTR, let's say I'm going to erase all the lines here. I really don't need those lines. But let's say we go from the primary trend toward the secondary trend. So like, let's say this is a 30-minute chart. We could go probably 60 just to have a more clear lines. So if I take the wicks, with the wicks, which I prefer the most, I will say. So then we go right here. That trend is decelerating, like, it's slowing down. That trend is really slowing down. And I prefer to not take that one because it's the live candle. But yes, we are inside here. Man, you are taking the wrong one. This is NVDA. More than I'm taking the wrong one. Like, where was my first point of interaction? Right here. So if I were NVIDIA, looking long, but very long. So I say PLTR. That's the one we have to analyze. So okay. So PLTR. That's why it didn't make that much sense, because like, PLTR is the one that have been like really selling off. We know there are many reasons for that, but so let's say probably something like that. I need more info here, so probably let's see. Yeah, definitely something like that. So what we did here, so we pierced this channel. So in the 30 minutes, let's say, I just want to have it a little bit more accurate. So toward the downside, yeah, again, the trend is slowing down. So let's say if I take in consideration that the trend is slowing down, let's say I want to put it against me instead of in favor. So if we're gonna bounce here and then go back down, we can count probably in something like $80, like 80 or 79. But yeah, that's what I'm trying to say here. It's like, and where I went short, above the trend. So, but again, like that's why I was taking so much heat around there. Like, that trend was broken. So Like, yeah, you see here the interaction here that say, "Ooh, you know what, we can go short," but before that you are just gambling. In my case, like before that interaction here, I really have no confirmation for me to take that short. So yeah, and as I say, like probably something like $80 is doable. Like if it is going to keep going down, probably $80, but that means it shouldn't be trading above 183, and that tape is looking like very thick at the offer. And what we have here that we are printing higher on, yeah, on the down move. Yeah. So this move toward the downside, as I say, it could keep going on. It will depend on so many things, but yeah, you have to be nimble. So as I say here, if the short is gonna work, really could work that short. Like this volume here is okay, but it's not as good as yesterday. Like for example, if we have a line at around 10, something like that, right there, and then we see how it looks here, like 1 2 3, and then it dropped quite a lot. Then we go yesterday, exactly. Yeah, that's the same play that the day I was talking with Marie. First day the short is a little bit stronger, like the reversal is a little bit stronger. Second day that reversal doesn't manifest as with the same strength, which in this case it will be 1 2 3 4, but yesterday was not that strong either, so it's little bit complex to elaborate on that. It's very subjective, so it depends on so many things. It's like you really can get confused by what type of volume you are seeing. Like in here, I seen high volume in the downtrend, so I'm gonna still favor that downtrend, but or I can just say, you know what, mitigate a little bit the losses there and go out and still have a green week. But I still gonna have a green week no matter what. But not the best sample. Today I didn't trade that good, and I'm not happy about it. So yeah, that's gonna be everything for today. I'm gonna walk you through the trades. Basically, short here, out, short, at, out. So loss, loss, loss. This one is working, and this one is the one I'm gonna hold. But in Nvidia, like short, made money, got out, short, took a loss here. In there I had to reset everything. That was part of what get me off. Like I don't know why the software wasn't working correctly. So then short, out, short, out, short, out, short, out. So lack of flexibility. So, but yeah, we're gonna work on that. Yeah, it's okay. It's okay to have one smoky day a month. I almost have two, so I have to keep working on that. And yeah, that's gonna be everything for today. Next week is gonna be a little bit more flexible. Like we won't be here every day. It's March break, so we have to take care of our kids and things like that. So it's gonna be way more busy. So I'm gonna be still trading every day, but depending on how busy I am in the day, I'm gonna decide if I do the streaming or not. I apologize about that ahead, but it is what it is. We have to do our responsibilities. So yeah, I hope everybody have a good weekend and happy March break. Bye.